About the only thing I can say to you here tonight is, Donald Trump, yeah!
How y'all doing? Y'all good? That's good. I'm happy to hear that. I don't know if you heard the news. I just heard the news. Well, I lied. I heard the news when I was at work, but I'm just getting home able to record a video. But that man, I don't know how he did it, but that man, Donnie, came out on top. Oh, psych. I'm just playing. Donald Trump lost the election. I don't know if y'all know. Maybe y'all do, maybe y'all don't, but Donald Trump lost. But before we get into talking about that, my reaction, how I feel about it, what I think's going on, and what I learned from this election, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. On this channel, we do rants. We talk about what's going on in the news. Sometimes we be eating food and rating it, doing food reviews. I got another one of those coming soon. And sometimes we do story times. I also got another one of those coming because y'all like the last one so much. So, but make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Make sure you come back every couple of days, check to see if I post it. If you got on post notifications, you would just know immediately when I post, so you wouldn't have to come back as often. But y'all mans, he lost. You know what I'm saying? Y'all homie, y'all president, no longer, well, he's still the president, but you know, he's not getting reelected. Who's y'all mans? I'm talking about the Don, Big Don, you know what I'm saying? Donald Trump, he lost. Dang. Tragic story, bro. Like, that sucks for him and his people, you know what I'm saying? But I don't really care too much who it was. I just cared that he lost, honestly. Because I don't really mess with bro. He said some things that I didn't really like about literally everybody. Like, he's offended every person that you could offend. And so I'm just kind of happy he's no longer the president. But how y'all feel? You know what I'm saying? Let me know down in the comments. I don't really care who you voted for. Like, you got, that's your right. You vote for who you want to vote for. But how do you feel? How do you feel about this election? What did you learn from this election? In this election, I learned all that matters, it don't matter what states you win. It just matters how fast them states count. So really, you should just be attacking the fast counting states because, you know, if Donnie would have won a couple other states and they counted a little faster, then maybe he would have won. But, you know, he didn't. You know, Joe and Kamala, first off, sorry. I was sorry I waited so long. But shout out to Shorty. Shout out to, you know what I'm saying, the AKA, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to her for, you know, being the first female black African-American woman to be the vice president of the United States. Shout out to her. Clap it up. I can't use both hands because one of them is holding the tripod, but clap it up for her. Wow, shout out to her. But yeah, I just, this election has taught me a lot, honestly, about this year I've learned a lot about politics in general and understanding why people do certain things when they're running for office in any situation. I also learned that ain't nobody, I don't care who you are, you not be Mitch McConnell in Kentucky. You could be a mom, a fighter pilot. You know what I'm saying? You could have carried a Bible and an American flag with you around when you was in the military. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? It does not matter. Ditch Mitch? No. Obviously, the state of Kentucky loves Mitch McConnell. You're not going to beat him, so stop trying. Don't try no more. I didn't vote for Mitch McConnell because I'm, you know, up here. But the state of Kentucky is never going to vote against Mitch McConnell. That's the first thing I learned. Second thing I learned is, I don't know why, but it be taking a real long time to count these votes. The past however long, what's today, the 6th, the 7th? I don't know what today is, but bruh, it's been a stressful few days not knowing who the president was gonna be, and then it was like, oh, it's gonna be Joe, and I was like, oh, wow. I in my mind, I was like, dang, Donnie might pull it off. He might come out and get the dub. One thing I will say is, I've been seeing a lot of people like bash people because they didn't vote or whatever. I know a few people that didn't vote, and I will say that yes, it is important to vote, but it's even more important to know what you're voting for. It's not important for you to just go out and circle some boxes, not understanding the implications of what could happen when you fill in those circles. Like it's not that's not important. What's important is understanding what's going on. Because in this election, what you were voting for was more than just the president. There were constitutional laws that were going through. There were state representatives that were getting voted for. So, yes, knowing policies for presidents and all that stuff is important, but it's even more important to know at your local level and know all the other things that you will be voting for. Because I know plenty of people who was like, yeah, go vote. But then I asked them, hey, what are you actually voting for? And they didn't know, but they just voted. That's not helpful at all, because you could have been voting against something that you didn't believe in. You could have been voting against something that you believed in. And that's not okay. That's not what you obviously will want to do. But because you didn't know what you was voting for, you were just going and filling circles out because people told you, oh yeah, go vote. Everybody was telling you LeBron James. Everybody was telling everybody to go vote, but they weren't telling people or giving the information on what they needed to actually vote for to help improve the future. Yes, voting helps improve the future, but knowing what's going on also helps improve the future. And now I will say it can be difficult understanding and getting information because so many different media outlets will say so many different things because certain ones are biased towards certain people. But you have to come up with your own opinions, form your own opinions about who you like and who you don't like. And, if you find somebody that you agree with or you agree with certain laws being passed, then vote for those. But don't just go out and say, oh yeah, I'm a vote, but I don't really know what I'm voting for. That's like saying, oh yeah, I'm gonna pass this test. I'm gonna do good on this test, but you didn't study for the test. Like, that don't make sense. You obviously gonna fail unless you just got, a sponge memory and you just a sponge and you can take in so much information and just dish. We're not gonna talk about that, how smart I am, I'm not gonna do that. Even though I kind of just did it. But make sure you are understanding what you're voting for and not just going out and voting. Understand. Because there's big implications on stuff that's going through. There's constitutional law. There was 2 on my ballot. I don't know if that was for everybody. But there were 2 constitutional laws that were being voted on. So, make sure you are understanding what's going on when you vote. But that's all I wanted to come on here and say. Make sure don't tell me who you voted for. I don't really care. Don't tell me your political party. I don't care. Just tell me, what you learned from this election, from this, these long few days that we've had in determining who's going to be the president. I think it's going to be even longer because, Donnie going to continue. Donnie came out and said he's going to contest. So, we might have to wait even longer to really know who the president's really going to be. But, y'all been killing it with the memes. Keep it up because those are funny. I've been having a good time looking at those. But make sure, you comment, like, subscribe. Let me know some videos you would like to see. Let me know what you learned from this election. Are you going to run for office next? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to, whoever you are, 2024, you know what I'm saying? You might be the next president, you never know, unless you try. Yeah, but I'm out, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you do something you love, make sure you do something you have. I had a stroke at the end, I don't know what happened, but make sure you do something you love, make sure you do something that makes you happy. Am I saying this right? Am I okay? I don't know. Make sure you do something you love and make sure you do something that makes you happy. And I'm out. I said it right. Peace.